Hello, Leo. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I help sensitive, self reflective souls choose maximum growth inside and out. I have an intuitive reading for you today, a message about your spiritual journey. This looks at your inner world as well as your outer world and the relationship between the two. So let's get started. My guides are saying left to right with the card, so that's what we're going to do. Double tens, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles. It's like 10 of wands. We could have had the full house. Prince of cups and the lady. Wow, Leo, this is an amazing reading. So much abundance and so much flow right away. Let's get into it a little more specifically. Okay, dreaming of better days to come, aren't we? Even better days than what we have now. This Prince of Cups is thinking about a reality that he would love to create, that he would love to attract. And it's kind of like he's bearing his soul. You're bearing your soul to yourself. If that makes any sense. You're being vulnerable and open with yourself about what you truly desire. And it seems like on the superficial level that you're desiring this 10 of Pentacles energy, which is financial abundance, a long project finally coming into its own. But it's also the idea of legacy, of being able to leave behind something very valuable. And that is what this Prince of Cups is desiring on the inside. So it's funny, Leo, you may tell people that you're looking for your perfect job, or you're looking to make more money, or you're looking to attract more abundance, but what your heart really desires is legacy. For those of you who know, and I guess those of you who don't know are going to know now, I am also a classical musician. I'm a pianist. And I remember learning about certain composers in school, and there came a point where composers started to be very self-conscious about their legacies. It was around Mozart, Beethoven, kind of after them, that people started looking back saying, well, I want to leave behind something for people to remember me by. Whereas composers before that really didn't care. They were just doing their job. They were hired as much as you might hire a blacksmith or an architect. Composers weren't these artistic geniuses that we think of now. They were just craftsmen. So when we're desiring a legacy, that's much more than just a job. You're thinking about what kind of footprint do I want to leave behind in the hearts and minds of the people. So, Leo, this is still an outward focus. What I believe can help you shape your desires deeper and more powerfully is the question, what am I going to leave behind that is of value to me? What do I truly value in what I'm going to leave behind? What is important to me that I value? Whether it's being an open heart, expressing from the heart, expressing nobility, expressing expansion and joy and creativity. It's that type of legacy that really matters. But what is the most important thing is that you need to feel like you're leaving this legacy for yourself, almost as if you're redoing your own, I don't want to say karma or regrets, but kind of like you're putting yourself, it's like a Woody Allen movie where he plays all the parts. But you're putting yourself in a situation where you would like to be the recipient of that legacy. Does that make sense? So you're not doing it for these supposed others. You're making the decision based on what you feel would be the best legacy for you. What can you sleep easy with at night when your head hits the pillow and you're there, in the space with yourself? What lies easiest on your conscience? What lies easiest on your, it's on your conscience, really. Okay, because looking to create legacies and value in the eyes of others still leaves you feeling empty, because you're still asking others to accept you posthumously after you've died, after you've gone. You're still putting out this desire for acceptance, this guy here, okay? And it's just not going to, one, bring you the abundance you're looking for, or two, bring you the satisfaction you're hoping to experience. Okay, let's look at our other cards, because, yeah. So the opportunities are all about flow. The opportunities are all about your emotional creative life. So any opportunities you have are coming to you because of your connection to your creativity, because of your connection to your positive emotions like joy and enjoyment and pleasure and gratitude. All of those things are creating lots of opportunities, and I mean lots of opportunities, huge amounts of opportunities in your outside world, Leo. So, oh, my guides gave me the sentence just as I was talking and I lost it. So let me see if I can get it back. Your question is that what would make me leave behind a legacy of fulfillment? I think this is where we're tying it all back together, Leo. When people think about you, and they were just, if they would think about you after you're gone and say, wow, he was really fulfilled, or she led a satisfying, fulfilling life, and I find that so inspirational, I want to do the same thing. What was it that you did? What was it that you did that made you feel so fulfilled and so satisfied? What was that? That's the legacy you want to leave behind. You know, stop thinking about what would bring value to others, or what would be fulfill, what would be, how can I be a role model, you know, all of that stuff. Because really, Leo, if we're honest about it, your biggest concern is with that beautiful cat that looks back at you in the mirror. That's really where you want to be. So you need to figure out what it is that makes that beautiful cat in the mirror shine and glow from the outside. What brings you fulfillment? And you'll find that your involvement and your engagement with people happens organically out of that. Okay, because if your fulfillment is love, then you will be engaging other people in love and helping them live a life of love. If your fulfillment is, I want to follow the creative path, then you will have other people that you can teach to do that. You will have other people come into your life that you can inspire to do the same thing. But the thing is the germ of this wisdom starts inside, with what is going to make me feel fulfilled, regardless if I have applause, regardless if anyone else is watching. If no one was watching, what would make me feel fulfilled? So Leo, it took us kind of a while to get there, but I really do see a lot of opportunities flowing for you. So many cups, and the Empress, a lot more flow. And the reason why it's so important to get your mind and your heart on the correct page about what it is that you really want is because that's what's going to flow to you. And if you're trying to attract something, but you're looking at external fulfillment, you're actually going to be attracting empty opportunities to you that will make you feel good in the moment, but then afterwards leave you kind of feeling empty because they haven't actually come from the inside. They've come from the outside. And I want you to maximize this flow that's waiting for you in your outside world. I want you to maximize all of these opportunities that are headed your way quickly. I do feel they're going to happen quickly for you. So that's why it's so paramount that we get this aligned for you correctly so you can take full advantage of everything that's coming your way. All right, Leo, thanks so much for joining me, and thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. If you are one of these people who's looking to go deeper into the reason why you're here, your soul purpose, or perhaps you want some guidance with unraveling some negative patterns that are holding you back from that abundant life that you really want, I invite you to check out my soul guidance packages on soulguidancewithadriana.com. If that's not quite your thing or not quite your style at the moment, and you just want something like now, that you can check in with the situation, see how it's going, gain some insight, or maybe it's been a while since your last reading. I do have intuitive readings for different lengths of time available. You'll find a link in the description below, as well as a link to the website, same place. So I invite you to check those out, and I look forward to seeing you here next week, Leo. Have a good one.